Hello， 大家好，我是健助小珂。如果你现在看不了这个长视频呢，你可以把进度条直接拖到这两处。这两处呢，是我对今天视频的一个简单总结。等大家今天有时间了，再把完整版视频再看一遍。接下来就欣赏一下可肌系列视频的最新片头吧，屌炸天！那我现在呢要准备去一趟圣地亚哥，然后圣地亚哥呢办两个事情，第一个是找大宝贝 Pete 跟帅哥一起，我们去录制一个大衣视频。那除了录制大衣视频这个事情呢，我还跟大宝贝进行一发训练大家都知道我跟帅哥的关系比较好，好到什么程度呢？给大家展示一下我这次去给他带了什么样的礼物。首先 MacBook 15寸的笔记本最新款，索尼 A7R3 鼠标加一个 Beats 耳机。大家想一想，如果你身边有这样的朋友，像我一样，该多么的好，好吧？我们一会儿圣地亚哥见。OK， 开了一路车呢，我现在来到了 World Gym 边上，然后一会儿要进去找大宝贝进行我们的训练。开了一路车真的非常疲劳，然后我在路上我吃了一个 protein bar， 然后呢我这边还拿了一个 protein bar 以防万一，同时呢我还拿了这个2瓶这个养乐多，我现在养乐多每天我喝1瓶。然后因为它里面有益生菌嘛，所以我感觉这个效果什么比较好。然后这个帅哥已经来了，已经帅哥来了已经。
干嘛呢？怎么样最近？
可以的。那既然你拍，那我就不拍了。正好你拍我是吧？
你是在拍呢吗？自己在这儿？
对啊，我在拍啊。好吧，那我不拍了。行，既然他相机那么牛逼，我就不用我的相机了。好嘞。
欢迎来到我们的新健身房 The Gym S。
他怎么换名字了？
对，我不跟大家讲过吗？之前这个健身房他要变成，他觉得自己就已经很独特，不需要 World Gym 这个名字了。
不需要 World Gym 了。
对，
这么牛逼吗？
对，他要变成一个连锁的健身房，自己弄。
正好问你个问题啊，然后一会儿我们不要拍摄吗？完事儿那个我今天不是穿的这身，我感觉这身你觉得行不行？这身就是全绿的话呀，
可以，
因为我还拿了另外一件，那个上身的黑色，你觉得？就走吧，怎么搭比较好？
黑色吧，你不是黑鞋吗？
黑鞋是吧？
黑色吧，对。我们要开多久
？2个小时，2个多小时，2个小时20分钟，超级堵。这点黑色，你看这样行不行？一切为了拍视频好看，这样行吗？
可以啊，完美。
可以是吧？
对。
OK。
黑色的 Ultra Boost。
这身大的还行吗？然后你那边有没有水？我那个先喝点东西，先喝点这个 BCA 啥的。
你在健身房有水？
健身房有水。
你喝什么呀你
？BCA 嘛，然后一会儿他那个老板不是老板 ，Pete 他不是有那种大的那个水桶是吗？
对，可以给他那个。对。
Arms, yeah, or yes, I have some great ideas for arms actually. Good to see you, my man.
我觉得他们这大桶水真方便哈，
对，这很方便，
就比那个大的还小一点，然后比小的还大一点，就特别合适。
你去 LA？
Girlfriend's pulling me out, yeah.
我从 LA 来，人家去 LA。
怎么样？这2天训练的？
我觉得恢复不错，已经开始我的增肌计划饮食，然后我最近又调了我的新的这种 Lean Cooking Diet and Train， 绝对牛逼。看到这个视频的时候，这个第一部已经发了，就是大家一样看我的第一部视频。OK， 在这边。
你这么有劲儿，你给我帮我搬家吧。
还有点松软。
我教练的这个调料，全是调料，都是口味，
感觉有点那种黑暗料理的感觉，就是
小心别洒人桌子上了。哎呦，我镜头上了。所以你一天喝多少勺啊？
我一天一般喝2勺。别浪费。
可以啊，今天你练什么呀？
一会儿呢，我想让教练帮我看一下，就我这个体型的一个情况，因为我这段期间我想把弱势增强一下，然后把身体 balance 一点，因为我有一点不太平衡，特别是胸，所以我想问一下教练的一些情况。那我们现在呢，不能说检测吧，就是教练帮我看一下，因为我现在我觉得我体型非常不满意的地方，而且我的头比较大，我的肩这个真的我头非常，你看我头这么大我头，然后我这肩非常小，之后的时间我能够尽可能提高，然后达到自己的一个目标。OK。
There you go. Now we're going to make you a little bit wider, exaggerate, drop down, bring the hands in, turn this way just a little. Very good. Now what I'd like to do is add a classic flare to the standard front double bicep that you're doing now. And we do that by tipping the hips and doing a semi-lunge along a straight line to one side or the other. There you go. And he can pose already too. Amazing. Look at the flow, look at the X frame. You got wide shoulders, tremendous arm development. You got nice wide lats, a tapered waist. As we continue to work on developing his posing skill, he'll have a lot more style. But as we look at the overall balance and strength of K's physique, is the fact that he's very aesthetic. He's got a nice balance, great arm development, top and bottom. We're going to work on that a little bit more in a few minutes. What we're planning for him is we're going to grow him. We're going to put some good clean size on him so that we don't put on too much more body fat, but we continue to aggressively feed his anabolic condition in his body so he can build more muscle mass.
And I think I have some muscle balance problems, like for my right chest, no, my left chest is bigger than my right,
yes,
and my right front delts is bigger than my left.
Yes, that has a lot to do with chiropractic issues. The way that your spine is in relation, your whole skeleton is in relation to all of its pieces.
Do we need to do some specific, like the workout?
Originally, we started doing isolateral stuff, just more work on one side. But what ends up happening is you create a difference in stimulation, sometimes makes the problem worse. So what I would say is we continue to train, predominantly focus on overall muscle development. Don't focus one side or the other. The balance will correct itself in time. And if you look closely, even at the top level, Phil Heath, Sean Roden, the classic guys, Danny Unin, everyone's body is imperfect, one side to the other. So it's not necessarily something that we have to focus on directly. We focus on it by correcting the posing to hide the symmetry. That's why, for example, when we changed your front double bicep pose to a slight tilt, corrected all the imbalance. Now what you see is a symmetrical flow, not necessarily symmetric one side to the other.
关于大宝贝刚才说的如何改善肌肉不平衡情况，让我学习到非常多。我以前一直以为呢，需要着重加强一下单边，但是大宝贝强调把重点放在我们整个肌群的训练上面，慢慢呢，它就会自己改善。但你不要理解太极端啊，它并不是说不做单边，而是在训练里面呢，以整体训练为主，单边训练为辅。我觉得其中有一点大宝贝说的非常好，就是每个人咱们都不是完美的，即使像菲尔西斯这样的奥赛冠军，如果你仔细看他肌肉的话呢，他也不是100%这个肌肉完全对称的。另外呢，刚才大宝贝也说了。如果是比赛选手呢，如果说他们身体有一些这个肌肉不对称的情况，他们可以通过在舞台上进行姿势的一些调整，来让自己显得更具有平衡感。那对于像我们这种不比赛的人来说呢，那我们也没有必要去纠结那100%的完全对称，然后弄得自己心烦意乱，对不对？然后我们去理解，他每个人都不是完美的，那我们要去适时的去接受自己一些不完美的情况。当然了，我们并不是说这个放之不管，那这个科学和系统训练体系呢，它有助于改善我们这些问题。那在之后的视频里面呢，我会给大家去展示我们相应的训练内容。那接下来呢，想针对一下我手臂弱项的训练，我的这个肱三头肌的外侧头非常的薄弱。那先看我们训练吧。
For me in my bodybuilding career, arms has always been a problem. Genetically, my chest grew very well, my back pretty well, my quads grew very well. Arms and shoulders very much always a struggle. So what I used to do is I would come to the gym, I would get very motivated to train heavy arms, heavy biceps, heavy triceps. And then one day I realized, you know what, with all of this heavy training, my lower back is achy, my traps are tired, my biceps feel nothing. So I said to myself, maybe I'm taking the wrong approach. Heavyweight typically is known to build muscle, but in the case for smaller muscle groups, for me specifically bicep and tricep, and now deltoids, like when we did delts last time, it's about angles. It's about taking advantage of all of the different functional angles of the muscle and targeting each of them with higher volume and really strict form. One of the things that changes the muscle, it stimulates growth and protein synthesis at the site of the muscle, is the change in the pH, the actual chemical change inside the muscle, and that's based on how much that shit burns. It's lactic acid, it's that pain, it's that deep inside the muscle burning. That's created more and more by volume. So we're going to take your arms through a volume training session today, through multiple angles, a variety of angles, to completely target each component, each facet of the bicep and tricep. Like you had specifically wanted to build that lateral head of the tricep. We're going to do that as well. So we're going to start with triceps. We're going to blast them. This is one of the things that I learned actually training with well, he's not old, but an old buddy of mine. His name is Brandon Curry. Brandon Curry's Olympia level pro. 6? Yes, I think number 6 in Olympia this year. Well, Brandon used to come in when we used to train together back in 2009, before he turned pro and before I turned pro. On arm day, he would come in and he would be very late half the time, and he would joke around and just do all of these light weights for volume. And I say, dude, arms is the most important thing for me for my week, because my weak spot is arms. You're not taking it seriously. He says, Pete, you're taking it too seriously. What you need to do, you need to enjoy training arms. He says, you have to just pump the arms. And he used to do this thing where he would just pump and pump and pump. And he says, it's not easy to be pretty, Pete, but it's fun. And arm training for him was fun, because his arms are stupid big. But I watched and I learned. What he did was focus and volume and different angles. And by the time he was done, his arms were humongous. Now me, I would say, give me the heavy weights. And I would do heavy weights. And by the end of the arm workout, I was exhausted. And he was happy with big arms. And I was exhausted with a sore lower back. So I said, who is smarter for training arms? Now I took a different approach. I've trained with another couple of big guys that have humongous arms, and I realized it really is about mind to muscle connection, feeling the activation of the muscle. It's very important. That's what we're going to do today for you.
Coach, so since then your arm keep growing.
Tremendous. My arms now have become, for me,
points.
I mean, they're not a strong point yet, but they're definitely not weak as they used to be. So, you know, for me, arms is something that was always a struggle, and now it's something that I'm actually enjoy training. It's become fun.
Can't ignore the full arm, like a calf.
The shoulders are very similar in terms of approach. Multiple angles, heavy weight, but high volume. And you found that already. We've worked together several times for shoulders too. It's about 15 to 20 repetitions, and then drop sets, giant sets, supersets. So the fatigue in the entire muscle becomes tremendous. It's a shorter workout, but it's a very painful workout, and it's a lot more time under the tension of the training, under the weights. So time under tension becomes another principle that we operate under as well. Yeah. So we're going to get started. It's going to be fun. Watch his arms grow. This is going to be fun.
Before.
After.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab this. I want you to do push downs like you did to warm up already. Straight down. I want to do 25 repetitions. At the bottom of every movement, I want you to squeeze it. So come down, squeeze, come down, squeeze, 25 times.
Okay.
Okay, we'll start there. Yes, keep the elbows close to the torso. Yep, and squeeze down. Full extension. Good. Get 25. 2. Excellent. 3. And you don't have to be too anxious about it, but just feel and focus. Nice. Yep. Good. 25. Perfect. Now rest. Excellent. Now right away, we're going to focus on the outside head, the smaller head. Let's grab reverse grip. I want you to extend down. When you come down, put a little bit of a twist at the bottom. That little twist is going to pull out that lateral head that you want to target. There you go. 20 reps. 2. If you fatigue, we can go lighter.
You can see that.
Yeah, see the focus right here? It's actually very good development already. It's just it's shorter. We have to make it bigger. 5. Good. 19. Yep. Here's 20. Nice job. Awesome. Rest. Take a breath. Now, the third movement, we're going to grab here. I want you to step out, putting the elbows back, extend. This is going to work the long head underneath for that third component. 20 reps. Great work. Yep. Get a good stretch. There you go. Come way back. Yep. Perfect. Keep it like that. Extend. Good. You'll feel it right from the origin underneath the armpit straight out to the elbow. That's the long head of the tricep. We'll do 20. Good. Excellent. Good. 18. Yep, extend it. 19. 20. There you go. Yep, and rest. Awesome, awesome. Good. Now let me grab a rope, because the other component to contracting and contracting and contracting is to enhance blood flow. So now we're going to stretch.
Stretch.
这是第一组吧？
对，这第一组。
不回家，这次不回家，这次不回家。
Have you grab this?
Okay.
Put it behind your head like this.
Uh-huh.
And then I can pull it down if you can't reach it. Let me see. If you can reach it. Okay. I want you to let that arm stretch carefully. Just let it relax. When we're training, we're stretching, we're contracting the tissue, we're shortening it, we're pulling blood. Waste products are accumulating. Lactic acid is accumulating. When we're done, we want to stretch and open, enhance the blood flow, enhance the pump. We hold for about 10 seconds. Switch sides. That's going to increase the pump, increase the blood flow, stretch the fascia so that the muscle has more room to grow, more room to pump, more room for blood flow, more room for nutrients. Just very carefully stretch, elongate the muscle. There you go. Right from the origin to the insertion, you get all the angles. There you go. Perfect. Good. Take a deep breath. When you feel recovered, we're going to go again.
Okay.
Excellent job. Now, we're going to prioritize by starting with the last exercise. So we'll switch the priority from the first when you're fresh, will now become the one we did last in the previous set. So we're going to go overhead extension first for the long head of the tricep. Get a good stretch and extend. Yep. Always keep in mind complete range of motion. 19. Good. Here's 20. There you go. Good. Excellent. Rest. Perfect. Awesome. Now we're going to go reverse grip. So underhand grip here. This is going to focus again on the outside head of the thigh. We're going to do 15 repetitions only. At the bottom, you see Kay's actually focusing, flexing that lateral head, twisting to activate with focus. Full locking of the elbow, full extension. Yes. Down slow. Yep. We'll go 5. There you go. Perfect. Come up slow. Yes. Excellent. Breathe for a second. Awesome. Now we're going to finish with an overhand tricep extension. A push down. Yep. Keep elbows close to the torso. Squeeze every one. Now you got to keep in mind too, his technique is very solid. Kay could be flinging it, he could be putting a lot of body English, a lot of momentum, a lot of energy from the whole torso. He's not. He's locked in place. His mind is focused on contracting the muscle. Here we go, I got you. This is what makes the difference, is the focus, is the squeeze, is the intention. Yes, let's do 5 together. Squeeze down. Good, bring the pain, bring the burn. Yep, 3, excellent, 4, excellent. There's 5, squeeze, 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 squeeze for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, excellent. Good. Awesome, awesome.
Stretch.
Right, stretch again.
I feel like my front delts is hard to get elevated. It's not the first time. It's been a while that I haven't had the feeling that for shoulder has soreness.
Yeah.
You know, when I touch it, I feel sore.
Yep.
It definitely just, the high volume doesn't work.
The other thing to really keep in mind, this is interesting, but it applies to all muscle groups. You have fast twitch muscle fibers, the explosive fibers. Those are your strength fibers. You have the endurance fibers, which are your slow twitch fibers. The different muscle fiber types respond best to different rep ranges.
Yeah.
So you want to always incorporate the different rep ranges in all your training. But primarily the smaller muscles are made more of the endurance fibers. So you need to have a little bit more volume typically. It depends on the function of the muscle, but that's the approach we're going to take. What I want you to do now is we're going to do push down first. We're going to go heavy. I want you to try to get 10, super heavy, but heavy strict. 10 good ones.
Let's go.
Now we work some of those fast twitch explosive fibers. Get you heavy. Excellent, come up slow. Now we're going to drop set. Same position, 15 more. Good. Now we go fast twitch. Fatigue the entire muscle, top to bottom, inside and out. 5, 1, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, we gotta do 5, I'm with you. 5, 4, 3, full extension, 2, full extension, 1, rest. Good. Take a breath. Here we go. 1, 2, 9. One more strong squeeze, up slow. 10, beautiful. We're gonna drop the weight. Okay. Now, you've got to get 15 more. I want you to go 5, breathe, 5, breathe, 5. Blow these arms up. They will grow. 1, good. 2, good. 3, good. 4, 5, good. Take a breath. Good, shake it out, we'll go again. 5 again. Nice, good. Let's make them grow. Showtime's coming, man. We're gonna win this. There you go. 2, yep. 3, yep. 4, yep. 5 again. Good, keep going, you got him. I'm with you. 1, beautiful. 2, 3, Good. 4. Good. Last one. 5. There it is. That's slow. Awesome. Good. Beautiful. Right away, overhead. Stretch back. 20 reps. We'll drop if we have to. Okay? At least 10. See what you got. Be strong. Last set of these. Last set of these. Excellent. 1. There you go. You're strong. 2. 9. One more. 10. Pull slow. There you go. Good. You drop it. You got to finish 10 more. Here you go. Really squeeze. Awesome.
Squeeze.
Awesome. Yep. And the secret is constant, non-stop burn. Constant, prolonged tension. That's what's going to make them change. Good. 3. Excellent. 4. Excellent. Don't stop. 5. You're good. 3. Good. 2. Good. 1. There you go. Rest. Awesome. Now we stretch. Awesome. Fuck yeah. Very, very good. I got you. Just relax. Lean on it so you can stretch it. There we go. Here we go. Look at the arm. Look at the pump already. Look at that. The shape is beautiful.
刚才呢，我们针对手臂训练进行了大容量的一个训练，真的把我练废了，你知道吗？就是我一碰这个肱三头肌，就有一种非常酸痛的感觉，这种感觉好长时间没有出现过了。在今天这个训练里面呢，我学到很重要一点，就是我们平时的训练，除了要重视动作本身的训练技巧之外，还要重视整体的动作顺序、组数、次数，甚至我们的组间休息，合理搭配这些才是最有效的训练。这次呢，为了让大家更直观的去感受到我们的训练强度和容量，我对这个视频呢只进行了一个粗剪，只是想尽量的去还原我们当时的这种训练状态。我觉得呢，这样非常有助于跟我们自己的这种训练状态进行对比。因为就我来说呢，我对我之前的一些训练的状态，我个人觉得练的还是太轻了，对自己还是不够狠。所以说这次呢，也是让我觉得，我们之后再需要严格一点训练了。当我们这个脑海里面形成潜意识之后呢，那对我们下次这个训练状态调整就非常有帮助。但是这样一个问题啊，因为这样粗剪的话，这个时间有限，我没有办法把所有动作都放到这个视频里面去。如果你觉得这种形式不错呢，那我在之后的视频里面我会把其他动作也一起放进来。如果你喜欢我的视频的话呢，请订阅我的频道。我们碰上非常不容易，下次见面就不知道什么时候了。在这个频道里面，我会去持续发布经过亲身实践有价值的健身干货内容。那下一个视频呢，我会给大家去说一下我的干练增肌的训练计划安排，同时还包括我的身高和体重，因为好多小伙伴他们并不相信我目前只有73公斤的一个体重，觉得你是在骗人然后怎么样。那下个视频呢，我们一块儿给大家来说一说，好吧？下个视频我们再见，拜拜。